Hello to you. I'm Jesse Johnson. I'm Jesse Johnson, and this is Evolution of Life, of all species, origin of life, speciation, principles and basics, in 5 short parts. This is part 4 of 5 parts. If you have not seen part 1, 2, and 3, please do so. Now, to begin. Developmental evolution, the evolution of life on Earth from the extreme past to the present, life's origin and development from natural processes. To continue, general mechanisms of evolution. Number 1, competition, genetics, basics, transposable elements, horizontal gene transfer. Number 5, neutral evolution, which includes A, redundant gene code, B, neutral non-salient mutations, C, mutations in introns, D, mutations in other non-coding DNA, E, chromosomal mutations that can be neutral. Number 6 now, genetic drift, symbiosis, homology. Number 9, imperfections. Number 10, contingency and evolution. And number 11, phylogeny, the tree of life. And let's continue now. Mechanisms of evolution continued. A, animal diversification. This includes ammonites, bird flight origins of, paleobiology, insects and ecdysozoa, land vertebrates, origins of, lithotrochozoa, metazoans, origins of. We'll go to B, applied evolution. Applied evolution includes basic science and evolutionary biology. Evolution and agriculture, number 1. Evolution of domestication. Evolutionary medicine, number 1. Evolutionary medicines 1, 2, 3, and 4. Emergency of novel pathogens. Invasive species. Pest management. We'll go to C now of mechanisms of evolution. Co-evolution. This includes antagonistic interspecific co-evolution, co-evolution fitness landscapes, commensalism and mensalism, syncrosis, co-speciation, endogenous retroviruses, endosymbiotic theory, geographic mosaic of co-evolution, mitochondrial and nuclear genome co-evolution, mutualism, sequential speciation. Sequential speciation, D, we'll go to D now. Evolution development. This includes adaptive radiation of species, cellular behaviors underlying pattern formation of species, developmental biases on morphological evolvability, developmental mechanisms controlling cell fate, developmental paleontology, developmental plasticity and phenotypic evolution, gene network, which driving the development, gene genotype, 2 phenotypes, genotypes, 2 phenotypes. We'll continue. Novel structures in plants, phylogenetic evolution, regulatory and coding changes. We'll go to E now. Evolutionary biogeography. This includes conservation, marine biogeography, microbial and arthropods, biogeography, biogeography of interactions, of lakes, islands, mountaintops, of vertebrates and patterns of those vertebrates, dispersal and invasion biogeography, paleobiogeography and fossils, biogeography, quaternary and vicariance biogeography. Now we'll go to F, evolutionary biology. This includes adaptation, natural laboratories of evolution, directed evolution, evolutionary genetics, origins of life, schools of classification, sociobiology of different species and all species, symbiogenesis, epigenetic landscapes. We'll go to G, the life story of evolution. This includes why do we age, survivorship and fertility, inheritance from quantitative genetics, evolution in island populations of birds, the role of mating systems, fluctuating environments. H, microbial evolution. This includes adaptive mutation, bacteria diversity, bacterial phage, genome plasticity, genome size and structure, microbial experimental evolution, pathogen epidemiology, plasmid-driven evolution of bacteria, RNA viral particles, quasi-species. We'll go now to I, molecular and genome evolution. This includes adaptive, molecular, ancestral reconstruction, codon and translational selection, epigenetics and genomes. Continuing, gene origin, sex chromosomes, genome organization, mating systems of plants, non-coding DNA evolution, junk DNA revisited, non-coding RNA, parallel and convergent molecular evolution, protein biophysics, evolvability in molecular evolution, systems biology. We'll go to J now. Phylogenetic methods. This includes Bayesian, consensus, distance-based inference, maximum likelihood inference, parsimony methods, comparative methods, phylogenetic invariance, networks, phylogenetic tree, which includes comparative tree distances, rooting tree space, species trees, supertree methods. We'll go to K now. Plant and fungi diversification. This includes angiosperm phylogeny, archaea, plastidia, diversification of red algae and green plant lineage, convergent evolution, adaptive radiation, species diversification in plants, photosynthesis, endophytic microbes, protein coding evolution in plants, fungal evolution, aquatic terrestrial transitions, lichen forming fungi, mycorrhizal fungi, plant pollinator interactions and flower diversification, seedless land plants, uniconchs, water transport role. Now we'll go to L, population genetics. This includes identity by descent, directional selection, effective population size, genetic drift, genetic variation in populations, equilibrium and random mating, inbreeding and non-random mating, lineage, linkage, disequilibrium, population genetic models of, population genetic tests, population structure and gene flow, recombination and selection, selective sweeps, shifting balance theory. And we will go to M now. Quantitative genetics. This includes adaptive landscapes, artificial selection, divergence, and diversification. Epigenetic inheritance, gene interactions in evolution, genetic architecture, genotype by environment interactions, maternal effects, modularity and integration, quantitative genetics in populations, molecular trait variation. N, we'll go to N now. Sex, recombination, and mating systems. This includes genetic defects, hormonal imbalance defects, hermaphrodites and dimorphism, chromosomal defects such as XXX, XXY, XYY, and X, mate choice and sexually selected traits, mating and parental sex roles, mating systems in flowering plants, mating tactics and strategies, female post-copulatory choice, sex and recombination in snails, birth, maturation, decay, death, sex determination, sex and evolution, sexual conflict, sperm competition, sexual selection, sexual networks. We'll go to O. Speciation and hybridization. This includes, hold on for a second. Hold on for 1 second, please. Now, let's continue. O, speciation and hybridization. Speciation, how one species turns into another species over thousands, millions, hundreds of millions, tens of millions of years. This is by ecological speciation, founder speciation, hybrid speciation, parallel speciation, polyploid speciation, reinforcement speciation, reproductive isolation speciation, pre-zygotic speciation, post-zygotic speciation, chromosomal rearrangement speciation, sequential species, also, even though I did not write it here, sequential speciation, speciation in the sense of ring species, continuum, genes, genomics, geography, conflict, and also selection. This has been part 4 of 5 parts of evolution of all life, of all species, origin of life, speciation, basic principles, and basics overall. In 5 short parts, I want to thank everyone for listening and watching. And please go to parts 1 through 3, and part 5 will be put up in a little while from now. And subscribe and please share this video. Share this video and have a very fine day.